Hi everyone, thanks for joining. Today we are inside day number actually 7. We have completed week 1. Within week 1 we have the foundations, SD-WAN introduction component, bring up process, CLI template, feature template and CLI lab. Like that we check that. Then in week 2 we have this topic TLOC. So I'm going to cover TLOC, Cisco SD-WAN TLOC today, and then next upcoming days we'll check the other topics like OMP policies, etc. Okay, so let's begin this TLOC. What is transport locator? Do you know anyone know what is transport locator?
So TLOC TLOC is used to communicate from your vSmart, obviously between your your OMP, but your TLOC is actually is it your system ID, your encapsulation, your what
Okay,
is it? Um,
okay, you're very much close. Okay, I'll
yeah,
explain that as well, but before that, let me show you this that I told you earlier in other batch that I have now programmer with me. I'm going to launch my own automation AI company. So now you can see this is my program. This tool that you're seeing here, this
right.
is my program. This is not completed. I'm going to add a lab section, some Python script, say it's joining for mobile, some other things as well. And I'm going to again start this SD-WAN trainings in future uh, with this tool. So if I use this, I'm going to host, this is some sort of web page, HTML web page. I'll go and host this web page in some blog site. Maybe after 2, 3 days, you have full access. You will get full access to this pages. Like it will be over some blog site like Google blog site or any blog site. I think Microsoft also have their blog site. So you can go and read whatever we have covered. All those topics you will get. And I'm trying to, add some labs things as well in this website that I will host in next 2, 3 days. So you will go and do some lab exercise as well. And I'm planning to add some quiz as well. So for example, let me show you this. In this T-log section, I have added this drag and drop type of thing, mostly inspired from Cisco design drag and drop. There you have so many drag and drop. So
Mm,
you can go and, for example, what is this? So, for example, I'll put random things here, and then you can go and click submit. The wrong is telling only two. If you select all the correct answers, like the first and fifth is correct, the rest are wrong. So it will tell you the right and wrong. So I will add some questions as well, like 5 to 10 questions per section, but it will be your full-fledged SD-WAN, you know, study link, where in one particular page you will get all the links. I'm developing this with my programmer, Manish. Right. So here you can see now you can see all the 15 days topic. Nice topology. With help of this topology, I will go and explain things like TLOC, OMP, etc. And obviously you will get the notes as well. So suppose if you go to day 1, here you can see all these nice charts, graph, notes, and even you can go here as well. Like it will open a new page, and then market share, Cisco Viptela solution, everything we have designed via our programming. So in back you have some HTML, some JavaScript code going on, and in front you can see these pages. SD-WAN introduction component bring up process. I have added a lot. I think, yeah, I did a lot. See this bring up process sequence also I have taken from Cisco website and uploaded here in my format. Even I can go and change the colors as well. But here you can see this is in complete bring up process that you have. Then step by step, then these things you can have a look. Just after 2, 3 days, you will get this link. So don't worry. I'm going to share you this. we manage navigation, how you're going to dashboard, management, configuration, template, monitoring, blah, blah. All those things are there. And what I have done extra here, I haven't added any troubleshooting things because troubleshooting itself is a big topic, but I will add some troubleshooting scenarios. I will ask Sayed that if he has some troubleshooting scenario. Actually, I have one troubleshooting course as well in YouTube, 10-hour, 11-hour troubleshooting course related to SD-WAN. Long back, I have created that video. So those use cases I will add here. Okay, yeah, this day number 2, if you go here, I have added one important information here. This is a little bit older, 2024 market share. So if I go here to, yeah, device list, I have added the VH devices and CH devices and their hardware model. And CH devices hardware model and Catalyst ASR recommendations are there. Kind of good type of website I want to create, basically for the beginners. Once you have good start, then on top of that you can go and build advanced topics, advanced knowledge as well. So that's why we have this. Anyway, that was the demo. Let's move to TLOC. Day number 7, TLOC part. What is TLOC? So you told me that TLOC is three major attribute, right? System IP, color, and encapsulation. So suppose if you are here on this particular router, right? So this particular router, what will be the transport locator? System IP, color, and encapsulation. Suppose the system IP for this particular router is 10.3.0.1, for example. And this is what MPLS. So suppose if color is MPLS and encapsulation, generally encapsulation will be IPsec. So what will be the TLOC for this particular device? System IP color encapsulation is this
Encapsulation.
tuple, right?
Right.
But these are the three major attributes. In TLOC, we have some more as well, some more attributes as well. And in short, if you want to learn more about TLOC, TLOC is very much similar to BGP next hop attribute, right? TLOC is very much equivalent to BGP next hop type of attribute. So whenever you send some route, suppose if I have some route here called X, now this route, if this route will go and reach to VSmart, because VSmart is the actual control plane. So VSmart will understand, oh, X, it is coming via 10.3.0.1, comma, MPLS, comma, IPsec, right? So it will come to know that this X route belongs to this particular system IP is also unique. That means this particular device and from this particular circuit. Okay, so that is
Yes.
nothing but very much next hop type of
Yes.
attribute. So let me go here to week number 2 TLOC. I have full notes related to TLOC. What is TLOC? A transport locator is a uniquely identified that represents a specific transport connection on VH router. It consists of system IP, color, and encapsulation, forming a unique tuple that identifies the transport path. Three major attributes: system IP, color, encapsulation that you mentioned, right? Now,
Yes.
TLOC versus interface. Unlike the traditional interfaces, TLOC represents a logical transport connection that can span multiple physical interfaces. This, this abstract allows for better traffic engineering path selection. That's right, yes. You can tune this. You can do some sort of path selections with respect to TLOC. TLOC types and color you can see here in this chart. You may have different type of TLOC colors, and here you can see you may have MPLS TLOC, Internet, LTE, Cloud TLOC. used for SaaS and other applications. Now, how we can go and configure it? Configuration wise, also I have put some snip here where you're configuring it. So you can go to VPN 0, right? Go to interface, provide IP address to that interface. If you want to make this as a variable, make it. This is very much like CLI variable template for the interface, VPN interface. Tunnel interface. So now you can see within tunnel interface, we have encapsulation color. Where is the system IP? System IP is there at the level of system-wide configuration. Rest two attributes, they are at the level of VPN 0 and interface. So you have the color, you have the encapsulation, and the rest of the services. And then finally, if you want, you can bind that TLOC and TLOC color. So this is the basic configuration of TLOC. Now here you can see that some explanation. Color MPLS, so MPLS transport, internet, color LTE, and then you have custom colors. So TLOC have different type of transport colors. Okay. Now path selection, yes, TLOC is used for path selection as well. Like BGP having path selection attributes, I think there are 13 attributes for BGP to get the best path, right? In SD-WAN also you have the best path selection with respect to OMP, Overlay Management Protocol. Because OMP is what?
Okay,
OMP
the
is your
calculation between your vSmart and
cus customized type of BGP, right?
right.
And it is your overlay protocol in between the VSmart and in between VSmart and VS devices, right? So but here you will see that with TLOC, TLOC also have TLOC preference, lower is better, color preference, path cost, load balancing application policy. Basically, we are not using this. Basically, we are using OMP only when we are creating the control policies, centralized control policies at that time to change the path or to use some sort of traffic engineering or path selections. We are using OMP attributes to tune it, but we can do that local changes with respect to TLOC as well. At least TLOC preferences we are using to do local decision making. OMP is there to do some global decisions, but TLOC is there that can do some local decisions making. Now you can see how we can go and do the TLOC preference configuration. So you can go to that tunnel VPN 0 interface, and after that you can go and use the preference. As you can see here, preference, lower is better. Not only that, you can see weight as well. BGP, you have seen this weight attribute,
Hmm.
and preference is also there, but what is that? Local preference. In BGP, we have two attribute, weight, local attribute, and we have the local preference as well. So this is the significance of TLOC. In short, TLOC is working as a BGP next hop attribute, right? And what are the three major components of TLOC? System IP,
System IP encapsulation color.
color, and in-cap, right? Like that. So if I have one device, if I want to give one example, so system IP, color may be MPLS, and encapsulation. Basically, encapsulations are MPLS only.
Hmm.
I mean, sorry, encapsulations are
IPsec
IPsec only most of the
or,
time.
or
You have
GRE.
only two options, GRE and IPsec. Most of the time, it will be IPsec.
IPsec.
Okay. So this is the explanation about the TLOC. Then I have added one example, but in future you may see more. Let's check this because this is very important quiz. That quiz, day 7. Okay.
Ratnesh, like TLOC, on the basis of TLOC, can we filter the traffic at remote end that I should accept traffic from this TLOC only? And like if the TLOC color is MPLS, so remote end should accept traffic from MPLS color TLOC only, or if it's a busy internet or some other colors, so we can restrict like or inter TLOC. communications, we can allow or permit or
Now, why not?
filter.
Why not? We can do this. It's very easy to do with SD-WAN. Yes,
Mhm.
100% we can do. Again, if you have any type of use cases, let me know. I can create those use cases and we can work on that. Just no problem at all. Okay.
Like in
So,
this case, we are making MPLS TLOC, right? MPLS, system IP color MPLS, and encapsulation IPsec.
yeah, so for example, if you see this particular router, branch 4 router, branch 2
Mm-hmm.
router, here it has two connection. One is towards MPLS, one is towards internet. So it
Mm-hmm.
has two TLOC, one TLOC that is for MPLS, one TLOC that is for internet. So system
Mm-hmm.
IP and encapsulation will be the same. Then how we can differentiate the TLOC with the color?
Right.
Because it's system IP 10401.
So my question is how it will be behaving at the remote end. So if like in this case there is a remote end here branch,
Okay,
another
I think
branch
you
or
miss some portion, but anyways,
Mhm.
let me explain you this thing. Suppose you have one X network. Suppose X is your
Mhm.
network, right? And
Yeah.
X network you want to advertise to data center. I am in branch and I have to send to data center. Now let's try
Mhm.
to understand the flow. So X network, first of all, it will reach where? It will go and reach to VSmart. When VSmart will get X network, it will know it is coming via TLOC MPLS and it is
Hmm.
coming via TLOC internet. Now, this X network, because it is working as a route reflector, it has to go. So, when VSmart will send this X network, it will
Mhm.
send via which? Via OMP TLOC route. So we'll learn in OMP that OMP having three different types of route. One is TLOCs, OMP TLOCs. So when it will send to data center, how data center will come to know that it is coming via MPLS or it is coming via internet. So VSmart will tell. See, these are the attributes I receive for this X route from this branch because this
Mhm.
X having one attribute that is system IP that is 10.4.0.1. So now I want to send you this information. This is the X network that is X maybe suppose 1.1.0.0. X network that is coming via this system IP, this color and encapsulation. Then the data center will also come to know, oh, this X network belongs to branch number 2.
Mhm.
Okay, so overall idea here is very simple. Think that TLOC is equivalent to BGP next hop. How BGP next hop is working? If you do not have next hop, you will not reach anywhere.
Mhm.
You know, it's idea again in layer 2 we have one idea called MAC address, right? What is this MAC address? When we are sending packet to next agency, always think about next hop, how you will reach to next hop. Now the next hop will think that how I can go to next hop. Then the next hop will think that how I can go to next hop. This idea, if you go and study different type of technology, but behind the scene there is only one technology which is working in all the SDN network, and that is I'll explain you this thing. You will understand this 100%. Only one technology is working in all this SDN environment behind the scene that no one will tell you that what is that technology. That technology is cloth fabric. You may heard about the cloth fabric. Cloth fabric is that how the spines are connected with leaf. There is no leaf to leaf connectivity. Suppose this is a spine and this is leaf, right? So you have your
Mhm.
connectivity like this. What does it mean? This network itself is a network which is only one hop away. This network,
Mhm.
only one hop away. Now, if you see your VS Smart, VS Smart. So suppose this is your leaf, right? This is your leaf, and think this as a spine. So you are sending your attribute here and it is one hop away here. Your traffic is not forwarded or your network advertisement is not going via this or this or this and then this. So a route reflector means what? Route reflector means that whatever endpoints you have direct peer with route reflector, right? All
Mhm.
endpoints can peer directly with route reflector in BGP, and then it will send just as a next hop. So if I can advertise the routes only after next hop, then there is no change of changing the TLOC attribute. TLOC attribute is what? Your MPLS and internet in this case. You got my point. Since you are sending everything, once you receive it, you are sending it. So you don't have to change the packet, rewrite the packet. You know how you're rewriting the packet? If you send the packet here and then send the packet here, this router will change the source destination. Destination will be the same, but it will go and change the local MAC addresses. But if you have to send the packet like this all the time, why you will do the local changes? That is the clause fabric. Either it's ACI or NSX-T or it's SD-WAN, it's a BGP route reflector. The idea here is this to simplify the communication. You may have n number of links that you are managing. You can see n number of links I'm managing, but all these links are only one hop away. Why I'm managing this n number of link within the fabric? Because I don't have to send the route from here to here, here to here, and then here to here. I can simply send via one next hop. So that's the whole idea about optimizing this control plane. If you have controllers like this, that they can receive the route and then they can simply send the route, then you can optimize your control plane. You don't have to rewrite the packets again and again and more and more. Then second part of your question is how we can control this, like, how we can control the traffic, which is very easy in SD-WAN because you have attributes. If you can go and change the attributes, you have different type of attributes. Let me show you quickly here in TLOC. In TLOC itself, you have TLOC preference. TLOC preference. So suppose you are sending, so X network, you are sending like this and you're sending like this. But if you go and put TLOC preference 10 here and 200 here, so lower is better, then it will go via this path. You got my point. It's very easy. Then you have TLOC color as an attribute. Then you have other attributes. But basically, we are using OMP attributes because OMP is very natural to the VS Smart. VS OMP is nothing but lightweight BGP. So since I can go and tune the OMP, I can manipulate with the routes. But again, we are tuning the OMP within the centralized policy. We'll go and create a centralized policy in a way that you can go and tune the OMPs. There you can go and put the preferences like OMP preferences and other attributes to provide this path versus that path. We have few examples later on. So I'll show you that example. Point here is this, that if you are using SD-WAN, so make it simple. Like do not make SD-WAN like WAN. In WAN, you have so many policies, so many traffic engineering policies, so much here and there. It is actually clean. Every route's reaching to VS Smart. From VS Smart, do the changes. Okay, so let's go
Okay.
back to the. So we just completed this TLOC. Have a look on the TLOC. This document you don't have, right? But I'll make sure that before next class you will get this document. Okay, before we'll proceed further, tell me the answers. We have total 12 questions. Read it, tell me, then I will go and drag and drop. Question number one.
That is a TLOC, first
System
one.
IP. So it's your
Question in
This
okay. Okay.
encapsulation TLOC color.
encapsulation.
What is the TLOC color?
What
I'll put here.
identifies
No problem.
What is the unified transport type?
encapsulation type?
IPsec, what defines how data is encapsulated or
What defines how data is encapsulated over transport? Encapsulation type, right? Or is it
defines how data.
What defines how data is encapsulated over transport? What is defining that? Color, load balancing, preference, MPLS. See, MPLS Internet LTE will not work. IPsec, GRE, VPN 0, different things. Tunnel
So
interface is different thing.
TLOC color, right? Or is it?
How
I mean,
data
sorry,
is encapsulated
encapsulation.
over.
It's not your encapsulation type.
Okay, leave that, then check for.
Okay.
What determines the priority? TLOC preference.
Okay, great. TLOC reference. Okay.
I think this one will be again TLOC preference or wait.
Okay.
Which TLOC color is typically used for a high reliability? PLS.
MPLS.
Yeah.
Okay. Use cost-effective internet transport.
Cost effective will be LTE.
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 Okay.
MPLS is costly.
Wireless backup.
Yeah.
Either LTE, that is a color used for wireless backup.
Which TLOC color is used for cost effective internet transport?
Means you can give answers, no
Used for
problem.
wireless backup transport. Wireless backup will be internet.
Okay.
What's the most common encapsulation type? I think that will be IPsec.
Communication. Yes.
Hold on. Which VPN carries TLOC?
Yes, I'll answer.
VPN 0.
I thought I'll answer. Okay.
What type of interface is required for TLOC?
This one, tunnel interface. I think this is easy. Okay, last one. Which encapsulation type provides basic tunneling without
DRE. DRE.
That's Jerry.
100% right?
Yeah.
So one is missing. It's third.
10%.
Encapsulation type.
Yes.
Let's see how much you'll get. Out of 12, if we get at least 8 right, that means we passed. Oh my God, 10 out of 12. Good job.
Which one is wrong?
Let's see. Check interfaces and tunnels. TLOC not advertised. Okay. So load balancing will check the weight, active path, encapsulation, verify the IPsec configuration and certificate.
So while troubleshooting, where we can see the weight and the preference.
I have shown that thing here. So you can see the color. Let me show you here. I got reference weight. This is under TLOC attribute.
Hmm.
It's a part of TLOC attribute. So if you see the TLOC attribute, you can see this informations. All right, so we almost completed this topic, day number 7. So let's stop here, and I'll make sure that next session you also have access to this document. I have added some Python scripts as well, but you should learn Python as well. I have my website, and I'm going to create such type of portal as well for Python as well. for my students so they can learn Python from one website. Like you'll go to that website and you will learn from there. I have my development team will work on that, will create such type of scripts that you can go and work on that and be better in Python scripts and all. Okay, this is going to be very nice interactive tool for our SD-WAN study and SD-WAN related Python scripts. I'm going to add the lab as well, like from where you can go and book the lab, like DevNet web pages. So just from one place, you will get all the information, where to go and what to do related to Cisco SD-WAN. All right, so just knowing that, let's just stop here and next class, we will learn about the OMP. Okay.
Okay.